the only purpose of man's sojourn on this earth is to seek God.
Yes.
Yes, we have a gym, and I have a question about working out.
Just a minute. The wrong person has answered. I'm asking that last person there.
Siddhanath, how did karma begin?
Well, I wish I'd answered the gym question first. I wish I'd answered the gym question. Oh, that gym. Let's get back to the sweet old gym, you know. Who has a gym? Who has the gym? That's great. What about your gym? Tell me quick.
Because we have so many breaths.
Huh?
We have this many breaths. We were talking about it.
Oh God.
So if we work out and you're breathing faster,
Okay.
then how does that figure into, and how much should we do?
Oh yeah, because that will be shortening your life.
Yeah.
Wow, let's get back to the karma question. Our ladies are very intelligent. Don't underestimate the ladies. You cannot get past. They are so smart and so wise, I tell you. And our men are sitting dumb. Ladies. So I don't think we should answer the ladies' questions because we've already clapped for them. Is that enough for you all girls? They are very satisfied. They have satisfied girls. They'll say, yes, Gurunath, that's enough. Okay, let us ask. Let us get to the smaller one is a macroscopic and one is a microscopic one, but both are dicey ones. So the gym one is this, that when you go to the gym and you work out, you're working out, preserving your muscle mass, getting healthy lungs, circulation. Basic of gym is, the gym is, why do we go? Good circulation, good assimilation, good elimination. So good health depends upon circulation, assimilation and elimination. You circulate with exercise, you get good circulation. If you get good circulation, you feel hungry, you get good digestion, you digest your food well. You digest it well, there's good elimination. Circulation, assimilation and elimination. But as you keep fit and you grow older and older, alongside you are doing a Kriya Yoga which lengthens your breath. Right? So you're serving. This amount of gym which you do is very, very negligible. It's like you saying, when I go and I do Surya, I do. Isn't that speeding up the breath, right? But that, for how many minutes do you do it? 5 minutes, 3 minutes. The Bhastrika, 10 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay? But here, one breath of Kriya, 1/2 minute cycle of Kriya is equal to 1 year of natural spiritual unfoldment. So that's way, way beyond what you do, your fast or aerobic breathing in the gym. Don't worry, go ahead, because this is 1,000,000 times more. It's 1 year in 1/2 minute cycle of breath. And that you're doing only for half an hour, 1 hour and all. Your one breath is 1 year. So nothing to worry about that. Because the time factors, durations are a lot. Even I had this. This is a good question. So the moment you go back, start breathing fast, okay? But one Kriya will keep you ahead by 1 year. So you'll be many thousands of years ahead. Now we get to the next question. When did the law of karma? This world our sages did perceive. This world, they also knew, is subject to equilibrium forces. This world our sages did perceive is subject to equilibrium forces. This world in balance cannot be without its gains or losses. So, the moment you enter duality, karma begins. Suppose you are in a state, a thought-free state of awareness, which I will take you. There is no karma there, speaking individually. The moment you come into your tin-ticking mind, what mind? Tin-ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. It's a molecular action. Molecular means to and fro. Karma begins. Karma begins with the first thought. Karma begins with desire. Okay? The seed of desire is latent in every human being, because from the seed of desire, creation is born. From the great calm. Okay? So now this, in the individual scale, in your individual scale, long as you are with Guru Nath in a state of, in a thought-free state of awareness, in a thought-free state of knowingness, you are not creating karma. Because you are thought-free. You are pure. So you cannot create karma. You are good in the nothingness. Good in nothingness. Good for nothing state creates no karma. Is that clear? The moment you come down and you say, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. You are creating karma. Maybe that karma will later lead you to liberation, no doubt. But you are creating sattvic karma, sattvagunic karma. You are creating electronic karma. Then after that state, if you do the jap, then you are creating the first karma in the mind. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. It's in the Buddhic body or in the mental body. Then you want to create, you're getting down more and more into relativity, into matter. Namah Shivaya, Om Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah. So from the mental karma of your mental body, your emotional body has come into play now. Now you are doing emotional karma. Why? Because from the Om Namah Shivaya, from head you have gone to heart. So when you go to heart, your emotional body comes into play. Do you understand? So the first karma in the Buddhic body starts with Om. Then the Om Namah Shivaya in the mental body. Then singing the Om Namah Shivaya in the emotional body. And then you go, Namah Shivaya Om, Namah Shivaya Om. Then you're creating in the physical body. So that's how karma is created. From the first seed of desire, the desire to think of God, the desire to emote God, the desire to dance God. So mental desire, emotional desire, physical desire, all creates karma, but since it is God's karma, it is called sattvic karma. Okay? Then how is the Rajasic karma created? The Rajasic, electroprotonic Rajasic karma. I think, oh, I'm meditating now, meditating. There's no thought, then the first thought comes. Oh, it would be nice. I'm feeling hungry. So I must have a nice chicken curry. No, I must just eat. Then in the mental state, I must have chicken curry with a bottle of wine. So that is in the mental state. Then the thought, mental karma, then emotional karma comes, your mouth starts watering. So that's being emotional, right? You're being very emotional about the food because your senses, sensually emotional. That's emotional karma. Then you get up and said, enough. You sit in your car, give me a chicken curry and a bottle of red Merlot wine. That's your physical karma. Physical karma in the Rajasic. Tamasic also, it's gross about murdering someone, you think of it, you get angry and emotional about it, you pick it up and you go and stab the fellow, that is Tamasic karma. So I'm just dividing the karma and saying how they are born. Karma is born like this. Karma is the creation of one's own desires. When you use your Sat Sat Vivek Buddhi, you create good karma. When you don't use it and go blindly, you create bad karma. Right? So karma begins from the first thought of desire. But what I am giving you an experience where you will be ending your karma, as long as you are in the space-time continuum, the law of action and reaction will work on you, whether it be at the mental level, emotional level or physical level. But when you have no thought, you transcend the space-time continuum and you are in a stillness, inner awakening, the stillness, the inner awakening, the inner knowingness. When you are in a thought-free state of awareness, then you are in a state of akarma, not doing any karma. So the moment you come into duality, from singularity you come into duality, you create karma. Right? From the nomina you come into the phenomena, you create karma. From the singularity to duality, you create karma. And from the reality, you come into the relativity, you create karma. So all that is in relativity, you know the general theory of relativity, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Everything is related to something else, right? As long as you are in the world of relativity, you create karma. The moment you enter from the state of no mind into mind, the first desire, you create karma. Have I explained myself clearly? Yes, yes. Because you have to lead your normal daily life, no?
Yes.
But say about millions of years you become like the Archangel Gabriel or Michael, then you will not be living this life, right? Archangel Michael does not do what you do.
No.
He has different life, no?
Yes.
So that life is living the light. So when you evolve to that state, you will be in that state. Now you are in this state, but you are trying to go to that state, so your Guru is giving you a little bit of that state. And then you come back. Then little bit of that state, come back. Then more of that state, come back. After 100 million years, always in that state of God, happy. You won't remain as you are, right?
At a certain point, even God had desire to express himself. So somehow even God though has some karma.
Of course. Which God are you talking about?
The one who is creating.
Yeah, the Creator.
Yeah.
He about whom not may be said, he about whom we know nothing. And even the one we know about nothing knows nothing. So the first, that one, the middle one, that's God the Creator. Yes, it is the desire. The Creator. That's why he's called the Creator. And what desire did the Creator have? To create creation, right? Right? That's why he's called the Creator. Right? So, what are you telling me? What is new? Creator is meant to create. Right? Preservers is meant to preserve. If you see the Creator dissolving before His time, dissolving creation, then they say, hey, God, you're going wrong, something's wrong. Your job is to create. Your second aspect is to preserve. And the final aspect is to dissolve and redeem the soul. So these are the three phases of God. So if God has a desire, what you are trying to say, that He is imperfect. Right? Right?
I don't know, I'm asking.
Yeah, but you are shy to say it because they say, oh God, she's saying God is imperfect. How dare she say that? So she's right. God is imperfect in His lowest form, because out of the imperfect concatenation of forces, action and reaction, life and death, light and dark, joy and sorrow, that happens from imperfection. And that imperfection, which happens of the desire of God to create, is called karma. Because the evolving soul, Brahma, also has to evolve to the state of finality, right? He is 13.7 billion years ago old. And for him to live out his whole lifespan, he has to live 311 trillion years. Right? And you're going around waving your Mayan calendar of 5,000 years. And saying the Mayans taught the Indians what time is. Indians never bothered about time. They said, oh Lord, we want to live in timelessness. The timeless wisdom. So that is right. Is that clear?